Hello everybody, this is a tutorial on how to sew a full cat wig with curly hair, and here we go. Alright, so you'll need some hair, and I use the Model Pose Peruvian Bohemian bundle 7 pieces. Then you'll need a canvas blockhead or a styrofoam head, whatever that you'd like to use, and some thread and some needles, multiple, and I'll let you know why, and a dome cap, mesh cap, whatever type of cap you desire, and some scissors to cut the thread. Alright, so this is the packaging. It comes in two 12 inches, two 13 inches, two 14 inches, and a closure. And this is what it looks like outside the packaging. The color is OTBLBK, and it comes with netting, and the packaging was very nice and very secure. I like the packaging, very nice. And this is the closure. I know it looks very scarce, but we're going to use it because it came with the hair. So since this is affordable hair, this is what it is. I could have easily made me a closure, but I'm just going to use it. So yeah. Alright, so this is what it looks like out of the netting, and this is what the track looks like, the weft looks like, and it looks pretty good for it to be an affordable hair. It looks pretty healthy. So yeah, and this is what the hair looks like. Very nice. And this is what the track looks like open. Not that much hair, but what can you do? Alright, so here are the needles pre-threaded, and you'll need multiple ones so the process could be really fast. So yeah, and this is the dome cap that I use on my canvas blockhead, and that's basically it about that. So yeah, please get more needles, don't just use one. And I forgot to tell you guys about the T-pins in the beginning, but you'll need the T-pins so you can hold the hair in place as you're sewing. This is just to be more organized. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but this is very helpful, especially if you are a beginner. So definitely try to invest in these. Alright, so when I first start, I do like to sew through the weft, and it does get a little hard, so you will be seeing me struggle, but especially when I first start out with a track, like in the beginning, I like to start off by sewing through the weft just to make it very secure. Okay, you don't have to sew through the weft if you don't want to, because I know it can get a little hard, especially if you have other hair that it has a thicker weft than this, and this was pretty thick to be a affordable hair. So you could do through the weft if you want to, or over and under, it depends. I didn't do through the weft throughout the tutorial, throughout my wig process. It depends, it's up to your discretion. You could do it if you want to, but you don't necessarily have to. But this is what I did, and whatever is easier for you. So, but you will see me struggle. I like to keep the struggle areas in there. So yeah, you know how I do. Alright, so here I am again. I'm just showing you how I sew through the weft, or over and under, however you want to do it. And it's just basically just sewing. If you know how to sew, if you don't know how to sew, I don't really like to sew, but I like it better than the hot glue gun method or the glue method. I've tried the glue method, and I'm just no. So I like the sewing better, even though I really don't like the sewing, but I'll choose the sewing over the glue. Okay, so even though the glue may be quicker, but I just like this because I think it's a little bit more secure, especially if you like to wash your wigs often and things of that nature. And I'm just showing you guys, I'm speeding it up because there's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to do this, but I just want to share with you guys how I did this, and that's basically about that. And there will be a separate review coming on this hair, so please stay tuned later on for that. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm going through this really quickly because I fast forwarded. Yeah. But yeah, so the review will be in a separate video. So yeah, not this video. This is just a tutorial. And when you're sewing through, just make sure that you sew through the cap as well, so the track is sticking onto the cap. Okay, and that's basically about that. And I basically went around in a circle, if you guys are noticing or have noticed. I didn't do the U or the ear to ear. If you want to do that, the horseshoe type deal, you can. I just think this is easier, especially with the curly hair. So you could do whatever your heart desires, but this is what I do. And throughout the video, I'm just basically showing you how I sewed, and so you guys can have a really great idea, you know, a good idea, I'm sorry, of how I, you know, how I sew my wigs. Because everybody is different, you know, so, you know, it depends on the person. And this is how I do it, so I don't, you know, whatever. I don't really think there's a really wrong way unless you're really, you know, so. But it's just basically making sure that the track and the hair stays on the cap. That's basically about that. And this is how I tie the end off when I'm done with the thread. I basically do 2 or 3 knots. This case I did 2, and then I get my scissors and cut it, and I'm done. And that's it for that one. And I'm starting off with another thread, and that's basically it. When you have multiple, oh, you see me struggling right here. Struggle bus. I like to keep the struggle areas. But it's good to have multiple needles. I learned the hard way because I only had 1 needle, because it speeds up the process very fast. So just have more than 1 needle. Even if you just have 2, it just makes everything life more easier. I did go out and buy a couple more, so I have 6 needles now. Because nobody has time to be threading every time you're done with a thread. Like, that gets very tedious and annoying. So just have some pre-threaded needles, at least 2 or more. 2 minimum, more max, whatever. If you get more than 6, that's good, because I'm about to buy me some more too. So alright, so I'm gonna try to leave some space for the closure that, you know, that came in the pack. Again, I'm not really happy about that. I will talk about that in the review. I'm not going to talk about it so much, but, you know, I'm going to, you know, you work what you have or what have you. Again, I could have made a closure myself, but since it was in the pack, I'm going to use it. I pay for it. Bam. So that's basically about that. All right, so now this is the closure, okay, and I did cut some more of the black part around that area. I didn't show that part, but I did, and I'm going to sew it onto the cap, as you guys will see here. I didn't show that much of it because I did have some difficulties, so I really apologize about that, but I just showed how I started it, so I guess that was pretty good. When I do another tutorial, I'll probably do an in-depth part of a closure, but right here, right now, I was just over it. So because see, as you guys see, I don't know what happened here, but anyway. Oh Lord, but yeah. So this is what it looks like done. I apologize again for not showing, but yeah, I was struggling. So yeah, y'all bear with me. But that's basically about that. So that's what the closure looks like on the wig. And I'm going to go in and fill in the areas that there was some gaps. And the reason why I had some gaps was because I probably thought I wasn't going to have enough hair. So that's why I was scared. So since the hair is kind of scarce and it is affordable hair, it's not that much hair on the track. So you will have some sparseness or what have you. So just make sure that you try to cover all areas. So use all the hair. The only piece that I had left over was probably like a good, like a piece that looked like you could use for a bang. That's about it. Like it was a little small piece. It wasn't that much to go around the head one more time. You know, so I used most of the hair. I'll show that in my review and let you guys know, but that's basically about that. So just make sure that you try to cover everything. Make sure there's no track showing and things of that nature. If you want it to be bigger, you can get another pack of hair, but 1 pack should suffice or what have you. But again, if you like bigger hair, get another pack. But I'll go into depth with that in another video. But that's basically about that. There's nothing else more to it. You know, I hope you guys was able to follow this, and I hope this was helpful to you. If you want me to do more videos, please like the video and click the bell, because you know, so you could get my get the notifications in your mailbox and things of that nature, and your email, because YouTube, again, like I said before, is doing some stuff. So yeah, so that's basically it about that. And that's it, you guys. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. So yeah, and here's the finished product. Yes, I am done. As you guys can see here, it's very full. I really do like it a lot. I did cut some of it. I didn't show it in the video, but this is basically it. I'm going to show you how it looks with this style like this, and on how it looks in another way, how I parted it. So that's basically about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, that's basically it. And I do make wigs, so I probably will put this in my Etsy shop. And yeah, that's basically about that. Make another one and put it in there. But that's it, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed week. If you have any questions, put the dash, comment on the MS, or let's see my Canon 97 comment down below. Thanks for watching. Peace. Bye.
K to the E to the K, nah, nah, nah. K. See me see every time I walk the room. Johnny's in the time when you got it. She was wider. See my gypsy girl, something to myself. She was wider. Keep me money on my place. She looking at my eye order. He was wider. Keep me moving so quick. You never see her coming.
She want see wonder.
She and me heaven.
Yeah.
Now so me say.
She want see wonder. Want get high grade. From a distance, baby, I'm going insane.